Hello. I've made some videos, but I had to delete them because I was told my sound was terrible. Hopefully this works. I also have a really light voice. So if you can't hear me again, I am sorry. Turn your volume up. I'm going to place a piece of paper. I'm going to try to just deal with it in front of my face because it's distracting because I can see myself right now because I'm using my phone. I need some help typing myself. I've struggled with, I posted a video 2 years ago, and in that video I was trying to find out if I was an INFJ or an INFP. And in my other videos, I kind of talked about that. I wish those would have posted, but they didn't. And I'm going to try to keep this at 7 minutes because I get bored watching other people ramble, and I can only imagine what it would be like watching me go in circles. But a lot of this stuff I've talked about before, so it might come out inauthentic because I'm repeating myself and it's kind of been rehearsed. I first want to say the reason why I'm struggling with my type is because I was typed as an INFJ when I was 16, and I think I held on to that. At 16, I think my cognitive functions weren't fully developed. And also, when I was younger, I was always told that I was very shy. I was my mom's shadow, so I was kind of given a label like a Smurf. And I think I've held on to that for a really long time. And it kind of slowed down my growth as far as my other functions. I will say that when I found out I was an INFJ, over the years I've tried to develop my T function more because it's important for me to have a stronger sense of logic, and I value intellect. So I've tried to develop that. The whole cognitive process is very confusing. I get it. I just don't know how to apply it to myself because I'm in my own head, and it can be very confusing. When I'm with people, it helps, usually one person at a time. Even though I'm not extremely introverted, I hold on to very few people as far as close relationships, but I enjoy going out and meeting people, really, because it's like a scientific study for me. I like watching people. But when I'm with people, I'm talking about right now the cognitive function of thinking, introverted thinking, and extroverted thinking. And the reason why I'm talking about those is not necessarily because I think those are I have a well-developed thinking function, even though I strive to. It's the easiest one to understand for me, as far as what it looks like and how to apply it to myself, even though even that is very confusing. It's the least confusing one for me. So when I'm with people, it helps as far as stimulation to get my thoughts out. And I know I'm not an introverted thinker. However, I do like to take the time and process what you're saying. More with feelings. I need to process my feelings. I've spent like all day thinking about the cognitive process and watching videos. I sound like I have no life. I've been studying too. I don't have a life. But so I think I am a introverted thinker. No, an extroverted thinker and an introverted feeler. I come across very, I've been told I've been described as very casual. I'm very casual in my approach with life. I'm very carefree. I may come across serious right now. It's because I've been studying all day and I'm exhausted. Yes?
I have something.
Mom, I'm doing something.
It's a cucumber for my yard.
Thank you.
I'm leaving your room. Don't look.
I'm not looking. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you shut my door? And I'm studying.
I know you are.
I'm supposed to have private time.
I'm making eggplant. I know you don't want to eat meat, so I'll just leave it on the side.
She's making eggplant. Sorry, that's my mom. She's an ISFP. Piece of work, that woman. I love her to death. That was very awkward and embarrassing. I'm sorry. So anyways, my approach to life is very casual and carefree. I laugh a lot. I can connect a lot with the comedian on The Watchmen. I love that guy. I'm not psychotic like that, but kind of dark, but funny like him. That's all I can say. Watch The Watchmen. One of my favorite books I just came across this year, my INTJ boyfriend. I don't know why I feel the need to spit out every person I'm associated with, their types. But anyway, he recommended I read Ishmael. I read it. It took me a month to read, even though the book is like this big. Because, and I'm sharing this with you because I think you should approach it the same way should you choose to read it. It's good to walk with it. Not literally walk with it. Well, I did that too. But I like to read and walk sometimes. But read it slowly and you can internalize it and apply it to life and what you see, and then you can get exhausted and then you can cry because it's all so overwhelming, and then you can feel helpless, and then you can just get pissed off by people who have tons and tons of babies because they're selfish and they're overpopulating the world. My goodness. Ugh. So, read the book because you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's one of those books that for me, it meant a lot because my whole life, I felt this way, and you all have had this experience where you feel a certain way and you come across something and it's like, wow, it put it into words. Well, that's what I felt with Ishmael. I'm trying to spit out as many things as I can, as far as myself and how I function. I'm not good at small talk, but I do like connecting with people, like strangers, but just with smiles, like, hello, how are you doing? Smiles. I don't even say, how are you doing? But when I don't like talking to strangers because either it's because I'm shy, not used to it, and I suck at small talk. But in work situations, I work as a receptionist, and because of the influence of Ishmael on my freaking life, not even that, Ishmael just helped me understand it on a deeper level. I don't care a lot about stupid stuff we're doing, like getting our numbers up so we can get more money. I just don't care, and it really bothers me. Either people are really good BSers, but when I'm in the room and everyone's like, yeah, we should do this and that and that, I'm like, ugh. I don't know. It's not like I'm anti being a functioning member of society. I just think we complicate things as humans. It's funny. I touched on this in my other videos too, on how we have websites now that tell us to, when you're depressed, go outside and be with nature. That's hilarious to me, and that paints my point exactly. People, I wouldn't be surprised if soon they had things that said, when you're thirsty, drink water. They probably do, because we're so far from where we've come from. I am talking to strangers through a phone. We are trying to analyze who I am. That's not my point, really. But anyway, I'm going to cut this video now. There's a ton of stuff I wanted to say. I like telling stories because I think my stories are really funny, even though I speak very dry. I get really excited. I like experimenting with things and situations. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can hear me. I'm sorry I've looked at myself a lot, and that's why I wanted to block my view from myself. It's not because I'm like intrigued with my face. It's just, you know, like, it's hard to talk to a little dot. I don't know, people. Anyway, so please comment. I would like your input. I hate it. Don't do this. I hate it when, and this is my problem with MBTI, when people analyze people based on their body language. Like this one person said on one of my videos, oh, you must be a J because you wear makeup. And it's like, there's a whole realm of things you're not taking into consideration. And I think we need to approach MBTI with an open mind and not stereotype people. INFJs look like this, INFPs look like that. I mean, I get the point of it, especially when you don't know me on a deeper level. Those are easy things to pull apart in trying to figure out who I am. But it just bothers me because I don't think it's a very strong point. But I get it. If that's your thing, whatever. I'm not going to prevent you from doing how you look at the world. But I will say we should try to dig deeper. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is going to take a year again to upload, and have a good evening. I'm glad you got to meet my mom, and I'll post other videos. I want to talk more about other things. I want to answer questions on my next video. I might even do that tonight because I'm obsessed with this, and it's reaching almost 15 minutes now. So thank you all for tuning in to my channel, and I'm not used to this, being a part of this community. I like watching things from the sidelines. See, here I go. I'm trying to get as much stuff in about myself that I can so you guys can analyze it. But I think that's enough for now. So you all have a good evening, and goodbye.